everyone, my name is Sarah and this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome back. We are jumping straight back in and we're about to pick up with Yuri and Monica's poems. We are to show our poems to them and then read theirs. You noticed in the last video the poems were a bit darker and lengthier too. Like I said, I'm still kind of unsure about where the horror element or where the scares are going to come from. It seems like it could be in their writing, and I don't know what is the reason for it. Is it down to us? Is it down to them trying to impress us? They're trying to win us over, and I don't know, are we going to see them suffering because of obsession with us, like they think they're in love with us, but it's just, I don't know. Are we going to see obsession? Are we going to see passion? Or I don't know. What are we going to see? I was wondering if maybe they were going to attack each other, kill each other. We're seeing a bit of infighting already in the group because of our presence there. We know that Sayori noticed, or she noted to us that they had never fought before. That is it Yuri and Natsuki were fighting, and Sayori said that they had never fought before. So I think it's down to us, our presence in the group. But I am very excited to see where this is going. I really want to see the horror, and I think that's what we're seeing. I think it's that we're being eased into it very slowly with the nature of their poems. They're getting a bit darker. As I mentioned in the previous video as well, I'm kind of regretting that I didn't try to buddy up more with Sayori because I'm concerned about her. We know that she's got depression. It absolutely seems like it. She's showing a lot of signs of depression. So I wanted to see if we could buddy up with her more and sort of learn more about it, why she's feeling that or whatever. But it seems that we are, in the first episode, or at least with the first poem, we deliberately chose things that would appeal to Natsuki because I thought that we would pair up better with her because she's into anime and manga, for instance. But now I'm kind of regretting that. And I'm not too sure what to do because I feel like we might create further chaos and upset them even more if we start to write poems that impress some of the other girls in the group and no longer impresses Natsuki. I don't know. I'm reading way too much into it. I feel like it. I don't know. I kind of want to just go into it and not think about it, but it's very hard not to think about it. I'm very aware that, of course, our poems are impressing particular girls in the group, and that could come at a huge fallout. We could see negative consequences from that. Anyway, look, I'm just going to shut up. I'm really sorry. Let's jump in. Let's share this game. I'm really excited to keep going. Let's go and read. We'll show Yuri our poem next and read hers. Let's go. Yuri, let's see what you've written for today. ... Well done, sir. Oh, thank you. Your skills are already improving. I really wish we could see our poems, but I mean, as I noted in the last episode, I don't know if that's something they could really craft in this game. It would be near impossible, right? There are so many different variations, permutations of how they could craft these poems by the words that we're selecting. So I don't know how it would even come out, but I would really love to see that. Anyway, let's go. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain turning a bunch... Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Oh, okay. I don't know why it sounded weird in my head reading that. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Can we scroll? Ah! The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's show it to Monica! Hi again, Sarah! Oh, she does that like snap bend to the left sort of thing. We gotta watch out for that because it always catches me off guard. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. ... That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Are we not getting notes on our poem? Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Huh. Load me. What? The spaces. What's... Curious about their use of space and how the lines have been placed here. Interesting. Huh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, she did it. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Oh, a poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, I love these. They're actually kind of helpful. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, what is this? A hint? Is this a hint to us that we should save the game? You never know when you might change your mind. Oh, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Should we save it, guys? Should we quickly save it? All right, fine. Let's do it. Let's even a new slot and everything. What am I even talking about? I don't know. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Oh my god, no. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh my god, no, no, no. Each of us going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Is my heart rate going up? Because I feel like it should be going up. I feel like my heart rate should be going up right now. So you're always putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Reading correctly, maybe? Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Oh my god, Sayori, it's so fucking adorable. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Oh my god, this is the horror element. This is the horror element. This is it, isn't it, guys? Performing in front of people. This is it. Oh my god. I I don't like this. I think Monica should have consulted with everyone in the group. This is just awful to just bring it up on everyone. I would so just run the fuck away. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. No, we don't agree to that. We don't agree to that at all. Well, maybe, but... ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. This is the horror element. This is it. Oh my god. Alright! We're all gonna get like bullied and, I don't know, mercilessly tortured and, oh my god. And then we'll all get depression and we'll never want to leave the house ever again. Oh my god. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh my god, it is! Oh, it is! Oh my god! Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri! But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? We don't want to do it in front of strangers! I object! Oh no. Don't worry. I've done this before, guys. It is so fucking petrifying. I've read poetry in front of people. It is so fucking petrifying. You get kind of a rush afterwards. I've been lucky in that I've done it in front of like very supportive people, but if it was in front of a crowd, like an open mic night and people were just not supportive, like I would just quit then and there sort of thing. I would never do it again. But seriously, it is like so terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. This is it. This is the horror element, isn't it? I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Oh my god. Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I hope they're not expecting me to read this because I'm not going to be able to do it in pristine manner and apply emotion. No. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Is it because of us? Is it because of us? Like, Monica did a great performance and now they're sort of being a bit competitive about it and they're trying to impress us? I don't know. I don't mean to be like completely conceited and egotistical or anything, but I have a feeling it's because of us. We are so fucking awesome. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Mother. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Sarah liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Are we going to read ours? I really want to read one of our poems and see it, you know? Humph! Don't make me go before Sarah. Oh, yeah. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let's say I lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I'm trying to be so nice to Natsuki. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Oh, I know that. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Well, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh, Natsuki sees us as her friends? Interesting. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... No, I get that, because the people nearest and dearest to you are the ones whose opinions you value more highly, I imagine. I mean, it's true for me. It's easier to do that kind of thing in a room full of strangers, but still it would be difficult and very painful, even if those room full of strangers were booing you and stuff, because, you know, of course that's going to shatter your confidence utterly. And I hope your family and friends or nearest and dearest don't boo you. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Ooh, we're gonna write another one? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Oh, it doesn't have to be our own? I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Oh my god, she's doing it again. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Why did she just shrink back there for a second? Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Oh my god, we don't ever get an education, do we? We don't actually ever attend school anymore. It's just literature club. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! God damn, I love Sayori so much. She's so adorable. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Impressing Monica? Interesting. Because she's a club president? Or do we have a thing for Monica now? Oh my god. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I love Natsuki's little fang. See the fang she's got? It is so fucking cute. I love that. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't know. These girls are just standing so awkwardly. Well, Monica is standing so fucking awkwardly. I can't handle this. It's okay, Say. You don't have to say it. Say what? Whatever, let's go already. Say what? I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Oh? Hey, Sayori? ... Sorry, I was missing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh, okay. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Oh no! No, I couldn't ditch Sayori. This is like our little ritual thing, you know? And we sort of like live nearby or whatever anyway. Not that we know where like Yuri lives or anything. No, this is our ritual. We're not gonna dump Sayori, like our oldest friend, for Yuri, whether we have a thing for Yuri or not. We'd still walk home with Sayori. Yeah. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Sarah. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. No! Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating about something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Guess it sounds like Sayori likes us? Or Maybe she's getting kind of envious of the time we're spending with the other girls or something. I don't know. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh my god, we're gonna get murdered, aren't we? Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I'm thinking way too much about this now, guys. I'm thinking way too much about this. I really wanted to consistently impress Natsuki to avoid any kind of confrontation or whatever, but then I don't know. So I feel like if we pick a poem, if we write a poem that impresses Yuri or Sayori, Natsuki's going to be really upset and maybe murder people. I don't know. I don't know where this game is going. Look, I really want to write a poem that impresses Sayori, and I know I did try to do that last time, but I think we ended up getting more words that impress Natsuki, so I don't know how we landed on that, to be honest. Oh man, I don't know. Universe? Damn it! Doki Doki, I can't remember. Is Doki Doki a word that Natsuki would like? Peaceful? There we go. Fireflies. It's really difficult because they sort of have similar interest in these kind of words. These words with jumpy? Melody? Ah! Fun? Okay. Sing? There we go. Dazzle. That could be a Yuri word. Silly? There we go. Shopping? Oh. Bunny. Sunny? There we go. I don't know. I feel like we're going to get horrible consequences because we're not doing another poem. We're not crafting another poem for Natsuki. Kitty. I can't remember Kitty. Which one was Kitty? Natsuki. I did last time try to choose completely different words altogether, but we're getting a lot of repetition, so I don't know for how long we could, keep going with that tactic, if you call it a tactic. Fickle. What about together? There we go. Ooh. See, I'm thinking like things like fear and suicide. I'm wondering. Oh no, Yuri. Okay. Mouse? No, Natsuki. Chocolate? Damn it. Sorry, Natsuki. I'm really trying to impress Sayori here. Fluffy. Lollipop? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it, guys! I feel like I'm losing this game. Charm? There we go. Music? There we go. I don't know how many we got now. Amazing? Here we go. Kawaii. Damn it. I couldn't remember. Lucky? Ooh, how did we go? I don't know, guys. Oh no, what? Oh man. I'm the last one here again. What could this mean? What could this mean? I'm wondering if this literature club is the highlight for these girls, of their day. If they are, I wasn't seeing it in Monica, but I mean it was clear as day that Sayori was getting depressed. She has depression. I'm not sure about Monica maybe though. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, that's right. She's picked up piano, hasn't she? And yeah, the egotistical person that I am, wondering if that's about us. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. What, Natsuki? It's gonna be great. Why is she so excited? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? What? What is this about? Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? What is this? What is going on? Because it's right in your name. What? Monica. Ah. I don't know squid. I don't know the word squid. I'm so sorry. Monica? So it's like one of those words, like, so Ika words, so like Ika, is that like squid or something? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. I love this. I really like this breaking the fourth wall that they've done about us saving the game, of course, and now this. Because it doesn't translate. And I'm trying to figure it out in my head, but I don't know the Japanese word for squid, so... Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Oh no, is she okay? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Are we getting this scene because we chose words that we know that would impress Sayori? And maybe we selected enough, so now we're getting this scene? I don't know. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Oh my god, she's putting on a mask, the poor thing. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. No, we shouldn't leave her. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sir, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Aww. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, sir. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, sir. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, because we're on all their minds. We're so fucking hot. I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know. Oh my god! She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, sir. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Oh, interesting. Oh, this makes me nervous because we did not write a poem that might impress Natsuki. Hey, you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just going to sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Sorry guys, I didn't do that. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Oh my god. ... Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Oh my god. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I know, what was she talking about? Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori! ... This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, sir. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, sir. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Oh, interesting. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most? What? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most? Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No! Oh my god, she's crying! She's crying! Sarah? I don't deserve this. Oh my god, you're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, sir. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry I had to see that. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I promise it won't happen again. Oh, just smiles from everyone, okay? Oh, that's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Oh my god, what? No. No. Why? What? No. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Oh my god, no. What is going on? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. What is going on? No. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh my god. Natsuki's gonna be upset we didn't write a poem for her, right? Oh my god, guys. ... This one's alright. We didn't get to read anyone else's poems, right? We didn't read one from Sayori, but maybe she didn't write one. Alright. Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? I love how we're just, like, getting together with these people, apparently, because of poems. Did we just profess our love to Sayori? Like, I don't understand what is going on. We don't need to, like, get into a relationship, do we? Like, why? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of the balloon. You could always say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Okay. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Huh, interesting. Can you really see her doing that too? Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Ooh. Let's read maybe one more? ... I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, sir. Oh, are we? But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spend so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. ... Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. ... I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Oh my god! So because of our poem, because we wrote a poem to appeal to Sayori, Natsuki's like taken offense and Yuri's taken offense? Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. I think we just selected like our partner. I think we actually selected someone to romance and it's Sayori from this last poem. And I think that's why Monica advised us to save the game. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, I think we might end there. Wow, this is taking an interesting turn. I'm kind of worried about Sayori, what she's doing. She's just gone off home. I'm kind of worried about that. What does that mean exactly? Because I'm sure that in the poem we wrote something that appealed to her. At least that's what I'm getting from the conversation we just had with Sayori, is that we successfully wrote something that appeals to her. But why has she run off? I would expect that if maybe we fail to appeal to her. So I don't know. I'm kind of worried now because we know she's got depression, and she's putting on this front all the time. She's putting on this mask all the time. She wants everyone to be happy. I totally get that. I totally get that too. I can see part of myself in Sayori. Absolutely. Because I've suffered from depression most of my life. And, you know, when I'm feeling just so shitty, I try to focus on making other people happy, trying to make other people feel better, you know, because I can't make myself feel better. It's really hard to just, I don't know. I'm really shitty with self-love, you know, so, but I do feel better when I make other people happy. So I try to focus more on that. So I can see that in Sayori, that she's just really depressed, but she's trying so hard to keep her friends happy because I guess she doesn't want to see them feeling that kind of despair as well, maybe. I don't know. So, but I'm kind of worried about what she's doing at the moment. And it seems like we've, I guess, offended Natsuki. It seems we've offended Yuri because we didn't write poems that appeal to them. Not sure about Monica. Monica, I don't know. Is Monica actually interested in us? We've seen a few hints that maybe she is. But she's also club president too. So when she's taking further interest in us, I don't know if it's because of that nature of that relationship, is that she's club president and she's trying to encourage people and she's trying to encourage us to remain in the club and everything and being very supportive. So I'm actually having trouble trying to distinguish between, you know, whether some of the things she has been saying, which to me at times seem like romantic or suggestions of, you know, romantic, I don't know. But other times just being supportive club president sort of thing, you know. I'm not very good with like social cues and understanding things, but I am picking up a few things that potentially, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we talk to Monica in the next video and find out if we have offended her also. So I cannot wait to keep going with this game. I am not actually sure how long this game is. So I don't know if we're anywhere nearing the end, or I might check it out. I want to know how long this game is, just for reference, because if we're about towards the end, if that's why we were told to save the game because we're nearing towards the end, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, it's very hard to just relax and take this game and play it as it is. I'm thinking too deeply about everything. I see myself in Yuri too in that respect then. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to my lovely patrons. Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. It really does. And thank you for choosing this game. I love it so much. I really do. And if you'd like to become a patron yourself, please check out the link in the description below if you're not aware of the spiel. Basically, here it is. Become a patron, $1, $5, $10, it does not matter. And you can vote to force me to play scary games. And this is what my patrons voted for me to play in the last poll. So when I come up to my next one-shots, join up, become a patron, and you can vote and force me to play whatever I've got there in the poll. So thank you once again. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps me out. It really does make a difference. I will catch you guys in the next one, in the next edition of Sales Screens next Saturday. I cannot wait. So until then, please do have an amazing day / night / whatever, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.